In a world where morals often feel like they're shifting with the tide, many ask, is there a foundation we can stand on? For centuries, the Ten Commandments have been that foundation. Simple, powerful, eternal. But do we really understand them? Today, we'll explore the Ten Commandments, not just as ancient laws, but as deep living truths meant to shape our relationship with God and each other.
Let's open the scriptures and take a thoughtful journey through these timeless words. Before we dive into the commandments, let's set the scene. The people of Israel had just escaped slavery in Egypt. God had miraculously delivered them through the Red Sea and brought them to Mount Sinai. Here, He would give them a covenant, an agreement that would shape their identity and relationship with Him. Exodus 19:5-6. Now, if you obey me fully and keep my covenant, then out of all nations you will be my treasured possession. God wasn't just giving rules, He was forming a people. You shall have no other gods before me. At first glance, this sounds simple, but it's deeply personal. God is asking for exclusive loyalty, not just belief in Him, but devotion. In ancient times, people worshipped many gods of fertility, war, weather. Today, it's not statues we bow to, it's success, security, even our own desires. Ask yourself, what competes with God in your heart? Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. You shall not make for yourself an idol. God is invisible, spirit, holy. He doesn't want to be reduced to an object. This commandment isn't just about statues, it's about shaping God into something we control. When we make God in our image, we lose the wonder of who He truly is. Isaiah 40:18. To whom then will you compare God? What image will you compare Him to? God wants relationship, not religion. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. It's not just about avoiding profanity, it's about respect. Do we use His name carelessly? Do we claim His name but live in ways that dishonor Him? Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. We live in a world that glorifies busyness, but God commands us to rest not just physically, but spiritually. The Sabbath is a gift, a day to pause, reflect, and reconnect with God. The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Honor your father and your mother. This commandment bridges the first 4, about God, and the last 5, about people. It's about authority, respect, and gratitude. Even in broken families, we are called to treat parents with dignity. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise. You shall not murder. This seems straightforward, but Jesus expanded it. Anyone who is angry with a brother or sister will be subject to judgment. You shall not commit adultery. This is about more than marriage. It's about faithfulness, purity, and honoring commitments. Jesus also deepened this commandment. Anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. You shall not steal. This is about more than theft. It includes honesty, fairness, and respecting others' property and work. It also calls us to generosity. Ephesians 4:28. Anyone who has been stealing must steal no longer, but must work, doing something useful with their own hands, that they may have something to share with those in need. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. Truth matters, This commandment warns against lies, gossip, slander, and twisting facts. Proverbs 12:22. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. You shall not covet